Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I need to apologize for this video being up so late tonight, but I had already had all this filmed and all the projects done, and I was using some new software, and apparently I don't know how to use it, and I lost a lot of footage. Then my niece called me, who runs a reptile and wildlife animal rescue, and they had a very sick iguana and she needed me to go to vet with her, so I did. And by the way, that is a non-profit group, and if you'd like to donate to that group, I'll leave that link below in the description box. But today we're doing Christmas in July Dollar Tree style. So I have 3 projects for you that are less than $5 each and less than 5 or 6 minutes each. It depends on how long it takes you to tie bow. So we're going to be using this jar that I hauled on Monday. All this stuff I had in my stash from last year. We're going to be using one of these snow globes. We're going to be using one of the little ball ornaments, a candle, and we're using these little white decorations, they call them. And we're going to be using some of these Christmas tree ties or whatever they're called. And we're going to use a floral pick. So, without further ado, and some ribbon, forgot about that, and some of these little bows, and then some of these stickers, the gem sticker packs. Now, we'll have to tell you, these things are hard to peel off, so that might take a minute or two. But other than that, these are very simple and easy, quick projects to do. Okay, guys, this is the first project we're going to be doing, and I don't want to tilt it too far because I don't want to mess my sand up. This is with the base and the picks and the candles, of course. Fix my candle back. This is so simple to do. And it really only takes a few minutes. First thing you're going to do is take one of these little things right here. You're going to wrap it around. You're going to twist it like that. Flip the jar over. Well, I forgot to measure it. Just put it around there and wrap it. You don't even have to glue this, in case you decide you want to use it for something else. There we go. Now, if you want to glue it, it's easier to glue once it's on there, but I don't think I even glued the one on the bottom, on the other one. So let me just tighten it up a little bit. Whoops. I swear these took me 3 minutes to do before. Okay. Just tighten that up. And I'm just going to put a little dab of glue, hot glue, in the back just to hold it. Okay. So everything I'm using for these projects is from the Dollar Tree. Sand. I get my sand from the Dollar Tree. When I open the bag, I empty them up in these little containers, which also came from the Dollar Tree, just because it keeps it better contained than trying to put it half partial bag and tape it up. So we are going to put sand. Now this would be easier if I had a little scoop, but I don't. I had one, don't know what happened to it. So we're just using a piece of index card, which also came from the Dollar Tree. So you're going to fill this up not quite halfway. Halfway through, I found the little inside to the globe of the snow globe, because we're not putting water in it. This is the longest part of this project right here. And that's about it. Then you want to take your thing and try to even it out as much as possible. Now these are real candles I'm using. I only put a touch of hot glue around the rim of it. Before you light a real candle, make sure that you take the top off. If you want to, I would use, you could use a fake candle like this and put it in. And then what I would do is I would just put a little piece of tape and stuff over the bottom to keep the sand from getting into it. But that would look nice too. It's just a fake candle. So if you're going glue the top like this, use the fake candle. Or don't light it. They smell really good though. So then we're going to take another one. And this one is harder to stay on. So we're going to twist it just a little bit at the end so that it will still go over like this. And then we're going to put hot glue around it. Just around the front part. And a little bit around the back part. Just so that it catches and hangs onto it. So just hold on to that for a second. Then I'm going to take one of these little bows here and cut all the little strings and stuff off of it. Get the package off of it. Okay, and all I'm going to do is put a little hot glue, decide where my front is. I'm just going to put a little hot glue onto the greenery itself. Let me grab another glue stick. Okay, stick the little bow on it. So that's what that looks like. And then all we're going to do at the bottom is take this little pick and we're going to cut one of the pine cones off, leave a little bit of stem, not much. I just usually cut into it and then it'll break on its own. Well, it did perfectly when I was doing it before. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then we're just going to tuck that in the bottom. I'm going to put a little hot glue on it so that it will hook onto the greenery. I'm going to stick that right there in the bottom. And then I'm going to take the little berries. Just pop one of those off. So you have your little berries here. And just put a little hot glue on the stem. And then just tuck that in right beside there. And there you go. There's your candle holder. And then just stick the candle in. You drop it in and push it down just a little bit inside the... That's really pretty. I like it. Okay. So that is project number 1. Project number 2 is so easy. I'm always embarrassed to show you. But we're going to take some of these stickers, which they are called gem sticker sheet. And it shows a picture of them being on like the little ornament balls. Now, I will say these are a little hard to get off, and it could be that I've had them for a year or so, but they do come off, and they do stick. When you get them off, they do stick. So you're just going to stick them on your ball. They're little snowflake gems. I'm just going to put one on the front, one on the back. You can put them all over if you want to. And then all I'm going to do is take a piece of this, cut it. This is that tinsel that they sold last year. So, well, they call it garland. I'm just going to feed it inside the ball. These make nice last minute little housewarming gifts or gifts like that you want to give somebody, but you just don't have time to do anything with. And here's the first one that I did right here. And I think they came out really cute. I mean, they're glittery and shiny. All you do is stick the little pin back on. Stick the little thing back on. And then we're just going to cut a little piece of ribbon. And then thread it through here. Now you can tie a little bow on it if you want to on the front or whatever. I just decided to leave mine like it was, just with the stickers on it. And I'm just going to open this up, put a little dab of hot glue across there, let them close together. Just pinch that. And then you have an ornament for you. Quick and easy little ornaments. Now, I'll have pictures on my Instagram page, which is Crafts and More with Donna Jackson. If you have not followed me, please do so. I'll try to leave that link below in the description box as well. So that is project number 2. That took us, what, all of a minute? Okay, project number 3 is the longest probably project that it'll take you to do, and it's not hard at all. It's just because there's gluing involved. You're going to take this little insert out. I'm not sure I would trust these things, although they do have a pretty good seal, to put liquid in them, but okay, so we're going to set that to the side for a moment. You're going to need some glitter, and I'm using extra fine glitter and then ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And this is the only thing that I'm using that did not come from the Dollar Tree. Then we're going to be using some of these little white balls. And what we're going to do is glue them together. So I'm finding the one that stands the flattest. And I will say it does take a good bit of glue. And we're just going to pop that on there. Now they have different sizes in these. And I may be making some snowmen with the bigger ones, but I will say these little tiny ones did not look good on top of the big head, on top of the big ones. So I decided, well, they wouldn't fit in the jar anyway. But I found another remedy for that. So we're just going to glue this on there. And we're just going to sit here and hold this for just a second. While that is drying, I will show you what I created. I just think that is so stinking cute. And it does got glitter in it. So once you put it on, if you do happen to open it for anything, you want to make sure you tap it really good. Get all the glitter to the top. Then before you open it up. But it's really, really cute. That's the front right there. Now if you wonder what this white spot is, I was testing something out. And I thought that I would paint the inside with Mod Podge. And let it sort of dry and then sprinkle it so it'll be frosty looking. And it will probably do that. It's just going to take a time to dry. So I'm not going to do that on this one. Alright, so we have our little snowman. But we are using glitter. And we are using Mod Podge. And so make sure you have a piece of paper or something on your table to catch the glitter. So all I'm going to do is take my brush and brush over with Mod Podge. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be all uniform or whatever. You're just wanting to get it damp. And I'm not doing the bottom. So, okay. So now I'm just taking my finger and rubbing that Mod Podge in some places so it's not glopped up. I am going to get a piece of paper and wipe my hands off. I am going to let that sit just for a moment. Baby wipe. Then I'm going to take my ultra fine glitter And I'm just going to shake it on. And I'm just going to rotate it around. I am warning you, you will get glitter everywhere, so make sure you have a piece of paper or something underneath it. I have a piece of parchment paper here that I'm just catching it all on. Now we're going to set that off to the side to dry just for a couple of seconds. While we're doing that, we're going to take our lid and our ribbon, and I'm going to do this right here. And with all the ones you fell on the floor, I mean on the paper, whatever, you can roll your ball in it to get more glitter on it. But I'm going to take this, I'm going to take some ribbon, and I'm just going to hot glue the ribbon on the bottom. Just to cover up that white lid. Just go to the edge. Sorry if I'm off camera. Just go to the edge and lay it down. It doesn't matter about this part because you're not going to see that part anyway. I know somewhere Gareth Frewer is saying, take the labels off. He tells me that all the time. But I figure, you know, if nobody's going to see it, why torture myself trying to get the labels off? Okay. You can see this is not very hard. It's really not that time consuming at all. You just kind of want to make sure things dry a little bit. Then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut that off. Okay, so now we have our lid that's a little decorated now. It's got a nice decorative edge on it. Okay, and we are going to take our lid now. And before we do that, I have some pearls here I want to put on my put on the inside that look like snowballs. I thought that would be really cute. I did those on the other one too. You can, if you'll see down here, I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're inside. I covered them in Mod Podge, and that's what I did. So before we do that, I'm going to get some string. I have some of this. Now, I bought this from Dollar Tree years ago. Honestly, I don't think they ever carry it anymore. It was a big old whole roll of thin yarn. And I'm just cutting off a good piece of it, probably about 18 to 20 inches long, and I'll tell you why. And I'm going to fold it in half. And then fold it in half again. Whoops. I'm going to make his little tie with this. Okay, now I'm going to see which one is I want. This is the one. I'm just going to slip this under here. And it is a little difficult to tie, I will not lie, with all the little loose ends and stuff. But we're going to make him a little thing right here. A little scarf. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to trim it down now. Okay. And I want that to stay. So I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue right there. And I'm just going to bring the little scarf over this way and over this way. Put a little hot glue down there. Rub his head in some more glitter. Okay. I may have knocked that off. Now we're going to take our little snowman. And right here in the middle, it marks it for you. That has a little circle there. You're just going to load that with hot glue. Lots of hot glue. And then you're going to stick our little snowman down in it. And you really do need to hold this until it dries, because it will not stand up on its own if you don't. So just hang on to it for a second. Okay, so now we're just going to put, I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right down here. It doesn't matter where you put them. You can put them beside it or over by it. Let's come here, little pearl. Go in there. So I have my little snowballs in there. Now I'm going to take my Mod Podge again. And I'm going to Mod Podge over the snowballs and on the bottom of the lid, but not in the ring part. You want to make sure that you don't get it in the ring. Just around the bottom part of it. Okay? I have a little thingy loop that didn't get cut, so I want to cut that. Okay. And my thing is still drying a little bit. But I'm going to put it Mod Podge pretty good all over the pearls. Then we're going to take our glitter again. And we're just going to put the glitter on top of the pearls and on the bottom. So it looks like snow glistening. And this is where I'm telling you, you need something to catch your glitter, because it will fly. But I want our snowman to be all sparkly. And I want our little snowballs to be all sparkly. Okay. So now, I am not going to do the inside with Mod Podge to give it a look, because I really don't think we're going to have to. We're going to take this on the big side, open it up, and we're just going to pour a little glitter in. And I'm just going to swirl it around. Because of the static electricity, it will stick to the sides. The first one was my tester. This is another one. So, now we're going to take our, and put it inside like this. Put our little snowman inside. Make sure it's nice and tight. And there we go. Isn't that cute? I just think that's so adorable. I love the way they turned out. So he's got his little neck on, and it does, the little snow does come down. I didn't want to put a lot of it in there. I did have some of that stuff from the Dollar Tree, you know, the white snow stuff, but that's been gone a long time ago, probably, or I can't find it. So this is my third project. So I will put pictures of all of these on my Instagram account. Please go over there and check them out. We had our vases and our little ornaments, and then our little snowman globe. 3 easy crafts that you can even do with your children, especially on the little ornaments, and less than $5 each. The vases, matter of fact, both vases were only $4 with the candles. So I only spent $4 because I had all the rest of the stuff in my stash. The snow globes, honestly, were $2 to do, because I had everything at home. Well, right now it was free, but I had all these at home. But if you had to go out and buy it, snow globe is $1. This would cost you $1. So $2, and I'm sure everybody's got white glitter at home. If you don't, they have it at the Dollar Tree. And each project is less than $5 if you had to go out and buy everything. So, thank you so much.